Let's have some fun. Yeah. Looking up straight into the future, my vision is 2020. Hooking up to your computer, I'm living in 2020. There was none above me, many below me. Women in linen, many below me. Her and a homie. My company, 7 countries, burying phony. Scary, my homies. The people's champ, elbow in every jabroni. That old hoe flow, but it was honed by a nigga who homo cold by the home go. Yet I don't know how to stop when I'm drinking Ciroc rounds right round the clock. Niggas get up on my latest, hear the sound of shock. Yet it's hard to see the haters from the mountaintop. When you live with potential that's like mine, yo, it's not a burden, it's a privilege to write rhyme. Really, when you just doing it like a Nike sign and flying up to see Jupiter in your sight line. Interstellar, city dweller, bad bitch Cinderella, ass hotter than Venezuela. I've been the Rilla. Heard you said I can't rhyme, I don't see the joke. Helen Keller and Penn and Teller. I'm still educated, I'm studying Norman Miller. What the fuck, buddy? I gotta run in the dorm Danella. Even while we fucking, I'm thinking Iggy Azalea. That work video, girl, I don't know what to tell ya. Digress, cause never my mind rests. My rhyme Rolex, go flex on your Timex. Back when I rock white tees, this 5X. I rip man, I might sorta like Wyclef. And I test every student a rap. A hostile takeover, Vlad Putin the track. Translucent with that, try improving your facts. Cause we don't see you where you say that you usually at. Yo, my rhyme's infinite, skill like a fine instrument. Still will align, kill like a deal with a crime syndicate. And I build like I live in a white tenement till I'm at 5 mil, then I'm feeling like, why mention it? Yo, and why are these guys simping it? Love songs then tweet like they're like pimping shit. Hell nah, man, it's not in my makeup. Never in my day-to-day, not in my wake-up. Raised by Big, so she cooking the steak up. And if it's too real, then she looking at breakup. Better take care when you look at that pay stub. Say you wanted 50-50, this what you paid for. It's real shit, don't let these clowns fool you. Now go and subscribe on YouTube. How to Rap Drew. Just rap. Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy, Drew Morrissey, and I figured I'd give a little analysis, a little breakdown before I drop this little freestyle, because rather than just drop some bars and not explain, you know, I don't want to set that tone. This channel, this company is here to help, to break down some things. And so I did a verse over the classic beat, the Big L freestyle. I think it's by a guy named Milkbone or something like that. Don't know too much about it. I kind of just know it as the Big L Jay-Z freestyle from back in the day, but I just decided to throw it out there. And so I'm just going to talk a little bit about sort of my mindsets and the little tricks that I do in the freestyle to maybe help you, or so that you can kind of see into the mind of a rapper like myself when I'm performing it. Now, one thing is I just recorded it in my house with just a beat going and a mic, so there's not like strong mixing or anything like that. I mean, this is kind of off the cuff, but you know, you'll get the point. So the track begins with me doing sort of like that quick, almost double time flow, sort of in the style of Jay-Z on that freestyle. And also back in the day, Jay-Z used to do this little, you know, that kind of quick boppity bop stuff. For better and worse. Sometimes he killed it, as he did here, but other times it was a little weird. But you know, I started emulating that, and then about 4 bars in, I was kind of like, oh shit, I'm literally doing the whole flow, and I don't want to just stay there. I want to show something else. So that's why you hear me do the little voice, that's why you hear me say the old whole flow. Like, I actually mentioned that I was gonna switch it up. Then once I had the old whole flow, that was kind of a rhyme scheme that I could play with. So I referenced living in Moco, which is Montgomery County, Maryland, where I lived there for a short time. Moco, by the home of Go-Go, that was pretty simple. And then I kind of moved on, went to a more straightforward flow. What else stands out about it? I think that one thing, oh yeah, the way I say go-go, go-go, that was kind of something that was me just trying out different voice tones. I don't know if it really pulled it off that well, but it was something I definitely, it was definitely like reaching for something new. I just put it out there. I'm not sure if I'm fully proud of it, but I did enjoy it. It's kind of funny. Go, go. And then I went into that sort of up and down flow, round the clock, and I decided to go with that. What else stands out about it? There's a part towards the end where I was definitely doing kind of like an Eminem thing, where it was sort of like my skill like a fine instrument dip, but about like that was definitely me sort of interpolating, putting in that sort of Eminem, like in Criminal when he's like, windows tinted on my ride when I drive in it, so when I rob a bank, just run out and dive in it, because I be disguised in it. You know, that whole like da-da-da, rhyme, rhyme, rhyme. I've always enjoyed that style, so I put that in there. And then the Interstellar, and yeah, that's probably the last thing I would mention, is the Interstellar, City Dweller, Bad Bitch, Cinderella, As Hotter Than Venice, like that whole thing. I started with the rhyme Interstellar because I had just mentioned Jupiter in the line before, and the movie had just come out. And so started building rhymes, City Dweller, then I thought of Cinderella. And just for you, you know, the way I do it usually, and I did it with this, is I think of the rhymes, then I build it around. So I thought of Cinderella, I thought of Venezuela, I thought of City Dweller, I thought of Helen Keller, I thought of Penn and Teller. So then I built around the punchline. I don't see the joke, Helen Keller and Penn and Teller. And just for anyone, Penn and Teller is like some comedians, kind of crazy comedians from Canada, I think. But anyway, so, you know, one way to do these kind of things is to think of the rhymes first and then build the punchlines around them. Maybe all other rappers do it that way, I don't know, but that's how I do it. And that really helps your punchlines to actually be better because you can take the time to really think of a good punchline rather than, you know, confusing yourself and being like, well, I have to think of something clever to say right now. You know, rather, what you should do is, what's a good rhyme for this word? And then you can build the punchline around it. Now, the downside of this is that sometimes your structure is kind of random in the same way that this freestyle, as good as it is, in my opinion, you know, I'm proud of it. It's just random thoughts, you know, it's random shit. You know, 1 minute I'm talking about studying Norma Mailer and fucking a girl in her dorm or something. And then the next minute I'm like, it's a privilege to write rhyme. You know what I mean? So I could admit that. But in any case, overall, you know, I think this is a pretty good example of a freestyle to listen to for attacking a beat that's already been murdered by two legends. And I would never say I got it as hard as they did, you know, but attacking a beat in some different ways, but still having famous flows such as the old Jay-Z flow that I mentioned, the Eminem flow for a few bars, and just building around rhymes and little, you know, little funny things. I don't know if I had ever heard Venezuela, Helen Keller, Penn and Teller, like that whole thing. Like I think that was kind of a new thing, but you know, maybe somebody else did it. I mean, like I'm the fucking genius. I'm just writing rhymes. But hopefully this helps a little bit. I didn't mean to ramble on too long, but hopefully it helps y'all. And you know, I'll talk to you soon. It's probably my first audio breakdown, but you know, I'll check the analytics. If y'all listen to this all the way through, that's a good sign. If I see that it just drops off the minute I start talking, I won't do it again.